Hey man, we're back for another tutorial. Today we're taking flat or log footage. We're going to converting it over so that you have at least a somewhat graded clip that you can export and actually use on your social medias. All right, so I'm in DaVinci Resolve 19. I'm going to drag this super flat clip in here. If you don't know what flat means, the easiest way for me to put it is it's extremely desaturated. It allows for a greater dynamic range for you to be able to play with the colors in post. So here's what we're going to do. In DaVinci Resolve, if I come down to my color tab here, one of the most basic things to do, big shout out to Shooter P, is if you open up your S-curve here, if it's not there, it's probably because you're on your primaries. You're going to grab your S-curve. You're going to make that S, man. Make that motherfucking S-curve. Do y'all see the S here? Woo! See the S? Look, you're already getting some color. It looks pretty decent. Very basic grade. This is a 10-second color grade. But look, man, we're bringing it up, right? So let me reset the node. Again, big shout out to Shooter P for the S-curve. We're back to flat footage. What I like to do is I come into my effects library. If you don't see it up here, you just come and click this button. When it's up in the search bar, I'm going to search color. Here's the color space transform. Again, we're looking for the color space transform. We could drag that directly onto the node. Once it's on the node, you can confirm that with this little FX that's there on the node within the color space transform itself. In the input color space, again, going to be dependent on what you're using. I'm using a Sony FX3 shooting in S-Gamut 3 Cine. So bow. My input gamma is going to be S-Log3 because that's what I was shooting in. And you see this conversion already happening over here, right? We're getting some color. You could come back in now. You could come back into your S-curve and start to fix up some of the shit that you don't like, right? You could come into your primary wheels and say, oh, you know, it's a lot of highlight. Let me put on the highlights a little bit, right? But ignore everything that I just did in post. Our big thing today we were focusing on is a quick S-curve or a quick color space transform. That's it. Now, if your boy's shooting for you and he's sending you this footage and you're like, I don't know why it looks like this. Why is there no saturation? Let's put a color space transform on it. Let's S-curve it. Let's see what we can at least do. This is for my dogs out there trying to get their feet wet and color graded, man. I appreciate y'all. I'll see y'all at the next one. Yeah.